All right. Happy Monday. It is Monday, and it is August 9th, and it's a pretty exciting day over here at the what is it? Brand Creators Camp, I guess we'll call it. Yeah, we're pretty excited because today, we're going to do our Monday mindset, but today I'm also going to talk a little bit about our niche properties workshop slash course, which is open for enrollment early bird pricing, early bird access. And we're going to be teaching this August 19th, which is next Thursday. More details on that. There will be recordings available, but there's also going to be other training added to this. So that's why it's kind of like a course as well, because there's going to be other training modules. So this way here, we can go deeper into some areas. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I spent probably a good 3 to 4 days on and off going through and building the enrollment page, the sales page. I'm going to share that with you here in a second because I want to show something to you, which I found by doing this page or creating this page, because I wanted to show an example and also dig into the data of like these content sites and how in demand they are and why they are a lot like real estate. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. But the Monday mindset that we're going to be talking about is something that I really, really feel a lot of people lack. I have at times myself, but can really accelerate your growth and really allow you to have more freedom. And more freedom, not just in your everyday life, but more freedom in your own mind. Because when we have confidence, even if we don't believe it 100% in the confidence, but if we have it, we attract more confidence as far as people and, different areas of our life that need that confidence. We also now have this different type of energy, which comes with that. So I'm going to talk about that as our Monday mindset. That will be our official talk. Today's going to be a little bit longer than our normal Monday mindsets because I usually just do the Monday mindset and then we kind of jump. But today I did want to talk about our niche properties, live training coming up, and that we opened for the early bird special for this class. And let me just say, I sent out a handful of emails about this. The response from this has been really, really good, really strong. We in the process, and you guys know I share a little bit more here than I do on the podcast, just because I want you guys to show up at the lives. Not that I'm not hiding anything. It's just we can have a little bit more of a conversation here. Where was I going with that? Yeah. So basically, I was letting people know about the upcoming workshop. And got some interest. We had over 479 people, I think, that were interested in joining us, or at least expressed interest. And then this morning, I announced that I was going to that list, I was going to open up 10 spots to the, not 10 spots, 10 spots were going to be a bonus, a fast action bonus for the first 10. And I usually do that because it gets people that are fast action takers to move, right? To actually make that commitment. Some people are going to take a little bit longer. They're going to wait till the last minute. They're going to wait till the last day. We've all done it. And I like rewarding those people. So I'm doing a 30-minute call with these 10 people as a bonus because they took action quickly. And I only shared that in that small list. Well, I'm happy to say, within probably less than 15 minutes, we filled those 10 spots, which is awesome. So what I'm going to be doing for those 10 people, and if you were one of those people, I will be emailing you later this afternoon or the latest tomorrow, as long as I can get everything kind of done. But what we're going to be doing there is we're going to be digging in to whether it's niche validation, then drilling into the niche and kind of laying out the map, right? And the plan moving forward. Now, we will either do this before the workshop or we can do it after the workshop. So I'm going to leave that up to you. This is for the first 10 that have joined. But my point is this, is people are excited about this, and I'm excited about this. And it almost leads into the confidence thing, right? Like, I am so confident that if we model this, right, because we've already seen the success over here, not just from myself, other people have done it, right? And so because we can see this, the results have been proven over and over and over again, and then we can relate it to a piece of real estate. It gets me excited. It gets you excited because I am expressing this confidence, this excitement for this, which I genuinely believe. You can't fake it. Okay. But also, the reason why I'm excited is because I've got other projects that I want to run through this process and build out to build more real estate, online real estate, digital real estate. And I'm really excited about it. That's where that confidence comes from. Okay. And so we have to have confidence. We have to believe in what we're doing. If we don't, we're just faking it. Okay. Now you can fake it to a certain degree, but we got to have that confidence. All right. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Let's see here. Make sure everything is going good. Good morning. Looks good. Sounds good. What's up, Salma? Jeannie. What's up, Jeannie? Okay. So Lisa asked, what is the course about? I'm gonna get into that real quick. I also did want to say this too. If you are on here or if you're watching this later and you're part of Brand Creators Academy, you do not have to go and enroll in this. This actually comes as part of our Brand Creators Academy training portal. And if anybody's been a member for a period of time, you know that we add additional trainings in there, workshop type things. And we also do live calls and all that stuff. And there's also an opportunity here for someone to take advantage of Brand Creators Academy, which is not open to the public. Okay. So I'll just leave it. I'll leave it at that. So let me just kind of dig in because I know that some of you do want to know what this is about. What's up, Liz? How you doing? Good morning. What's up, Alejandro? You got my apple. Good. I'm glad you got the apple ready. All right, let me just share my screen real quick. And then what we're going to do is we are going to do our Monday mindset. Now I'll do a little cut and we'll do our Monday mindset. And we'll get into it, which is going to be all about, Jeannie says, am I the first 10 in the first 10? I don't know off the top of my head, but I will be emailing everyone later that is in the first 10, which they went in within 15 minutes, which was pretty impressive, because that just shows that people are interested in this, which is awesome. All right, so let me go ahead and do this. Now, guys, I wrote this email. I wrote this page, okay? And you can see there, I said, hey there, I'm Scott Voelker. This is also for people in the future that don't know who Scott Voelker is, okay? And so I wanted to write this as if it was going to also be for a cold audience, as we call it, because this is something that from the interest that we've already received, this is going to be something that we are going to be teaching, but also promoting in the future. It just works perfectly with where we are right now, what we're doing, what I believe in, and also the things that we're doing in BCA lend themselves to this. So this is, I wrote this myself, guys. I had a little, I always have people that inspire me. I do have some inspiration that goes with this, or comes along with this. So, but yeah, it took me a long time. It takes me a long time to write, but hey, that doesn't stop me, right? So basically the promise here is, or I guess the thing that gets me excited is this right here: how to create digital real estate that generates monthly recurring revenue and can be done in your spare time. Now, the reason why I said that digital real estate, that's what it is to me, right? It's real estate. This is online real estate that we can build. And then once we build it and we get traffic, we can turn that into revenue. Okay. And the very simple way of doing this, there's two different ways that we monetize right in the beginning. And that is an ad network and then Amazon affiliates or Etsy or eBay. Okay. Those are like the two that are going to be first. Okay. And we have a marker that we want to hit and all of this stuff. But bottom line is we are generating these digital real estate properties, okay, that are generating creating traffic, okay, free from Google, from Pinterest, Bing, Yahoo, Okay. And then they're coming over to the site. Once they come to the site, we have an ad networks that wants to get in front of these people. And then they pay per 1,000 impressions. That's how it works in a nutshell. So once you get this thing up and running and cranking right along, you can build one, get it to $1,000 a month and just back off and go, okay, there's my rental property. Or you can say, you know what? I want to build that out further. And I want to build, another, maybe another revenue stream to it. Or maybe I just want to increase my traffic. So it's really cool because we can build these as big or as small as we want to. But the goal for me is getting it to $1,000 net per month. Okay, like a piece of rental property. Now, rental property, you're never going to get to $1,000 per month unless you have a really high-end Airbnb, which is booked out all the time, which I have one of them, and it's really, really good. Very, very expensive. But if you want to get a piece of rental property, let's say that you spend, I don't know, a couple $100,000, you get it rented out, you fix it up, do all of that stuff, and maybe even have a management company help you with it, you might net $300 to $500 per month. And that's if nothing goes wrong. The cash out, the payoff is when you sell that piece of property in 5 years, 10 years, right? We all know that. With this digital real estate, I don't have to wait for the market to come back down, which right now the market is super high. Okay. And I can go ahead and go put my stake in the ground and start digging, right? I can start building. And, the materials aren't expensive. Like right now, if you were to build a house, it's like 3 to 4 times because building materials are so high. Okay. So I don't have to wait for any of that stuff. I can start building today, and it might take me 12 months. It might take me 18 months. But I don't care because as I'm building these, I'm building towards that. And then once I get to my traffic goal, I turn on the ad networks and immediately I'm going to have a tenant. I'm going to have rental property or rental income. So that's what it looks like. All right. So again, I'm not going to read this whole thing for you. If you want to read this, actually, let me go and put the link up here. Let's see. It is right there. Yeah. So if you want to read this thing, you can go there. Or if you want to join, you can go here because I'll show you here on the bottom. But anyway, so it says, I found the perfect low maintenance business model that checks all the boxes for a side hustle or a full-time gig. I did that purposely. Okay. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because some people already have a business up and running. People have been following me for years. They built an Amazon style business or an e-commerce business, and it's trucking right along and it's doing fine, but they want to get into real estate maybe, or they want a recurring revenue stream without them having to ship products and do all of that stuff. So this could be for a side hustle. This could be for someone that doesn't have a business and they just want to do something on the side, maybe make some extra money. Or it might be for maybe a mom like my wife was and wanted to just supplement the income. So you build one of these, you get it up and running, you start generating that revenue. Or it could be a full-time gig. You can build one, you can build 3, you can build 5, you can buy, or you can build one, sell it, you can buy one, fix it up, flip it. A whole bunch of stuff that we can do with this as it was a piece of real estate. All right. So down here, here's a list of why I'm loving these as digital real estate and how it's a slam dunk. All right. So I'm going to read through these real quickly. I'll just go through them. Low startup. You can start this business with less than $100 and decide to do the work yourself or outsource some tasks to get them done even faster. Recurring revenue. Once you're getting traffic to your website, ad networks like Ezoic, Mediavine, AdThrive will pay to show ads on your site to do this month over month. Okay. And this has been by far the easiest way to generate recurring revenue. The easiest because it's almost hands off. And I say almost, you still have to maintain it a little bit, but it doesn't take that much time. As I put here, minimal time. You can spend as little as 1 hour per week and over time, reap the benefits of the compound effect once the ball starts to roll. Okay. Run it from anywhere. You can run this from a coffee shop, your bedroom, or basically anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. Easy to maintain. These properties don't require posting on social media 7 times per day and are designed to require very little ongoing maintenance. No customer service. This is a big one because we're creating these for more of a hands-off type business, monetizing through ad networks and affiliate products. We don't have customers to deal with. Imagine this. You have people showing up to your website. They're consuming your information, and the information is usually going to be questions, how-tos, and product reviews, and they're getting the information. When they show up, you're getting, or they're counting as an impression, you're getting paid for that. Whether they buy something, whether they click something, doesn't matter. You're getting paid for the impression, okay? Really, really important. So again, no customer service. if they buy a product from one of your affiliate links on the product that you referred them to, that person, that business is going to handle the customer support. Okay. Not you. If someone comes to your site and the ad displays, the ad network is supplying the ads. You don't have to do it. Okay. All you got to do is turn it on. Okay. And you got to have the traffic. The scalability factor. The great thing about this type of business is you can choose to scale it as big as you want by growing traffic and adding additional revenue streams. Okay. So again, like I said, you can scale this as much as you want, or you can just decide to, I'm going to scale it to a certain point. I'm going to back off and I'm just going to let that thing crank along. And then I'll just kind of do another one. All right. And build out a little portfolio. This is a big one here. This is an asset that can be sold. And this is something that I don't think a lot of people are considering. So once you create an income generating property, you have the option to sell it for 3 times, 4 times, even sometimes 5 times the yearly net profit. All right. So an example of this would be, let's say that the site's generating $1,000 profit per month, $12,000 a year. An investor would be willing to purchase it at 3 times, 4 times, sometimes, and that would be $36,000 to $48,000. And usually they pay cash. Okay. That's a cash deal. That's not a big deal for these investors. Like, a big deal is going to be anything, I would say, upwards of $250,000 to $20 million, right? Those are bigger deals. Anything over 250 is going to be where they might have to even get a loan for it. Okay. So check this out. I pulled this because I wanted to show an example of content sites, because that's basically what we're building here. Okay. The digital real estate is content sites, the content that helps the user after they've done a search. Okay. So check this out. Empire Flippers, which is one of the bigger brokerages out there. There's Quiet Light, there's Empire Flippers, FE International, just to name a few. There's Motion Invest, which is a smaller one. They deal with smaller sites. Flippa, which has been around for years. But check this out. In 2020, the first 6 months, okay, they sold 67 content sites, a total of $6,377,792.48. The average sale of those content sites was $95,190. The average multiple was 29.57, which they do it by monthly. So if you have a monthly net of $1,000, what they would do is they would multiply that by 29 then. So that would be like $29,000. Okay. That's how they would round that up. Okay. So in 2021, 84 sites in that same time frame, $11 million, $512,000. An average sale price was $137,000, and the average multiple went up to 37%. Okay. So check this out. It's up 25.37%, 80% on the total sales, 43.9, almost 44% on the average sale price, and the average multiple went up 27%. Pretty crazy. All right. So this here, a lot of people don't talk about. What if all you did was this, like a piece of real rental property, right? What if you purchased the property? It was barely cash flowing. It was just paying for itself. And you waited 5 years for that property. You might sell that property and make $100,000. Maybe, right? Maybe. If you have a property that you paid $250,000 for, the chances of that going up $100,000, I mean, right now, the market that we're in is definitely higher, but I don't see that being there forever, right now. But you can't buy property cheap. So it's a matter of taking the property, it appreciates, and then you cash out, right? But let's say that you did, okay? That'd be a great thing. But again, you have a mortgage you got to get, you got to pay the taxes, you got tenants, you have all that stuff. What if the furnace breaks? Like all of that stuff, and you're not making much every single month. Well, let's take this scenario. Let's say that you spent 12 months to 2 years building this thing. Let's call it 2 years. Let's just say 2 years. And in that process, you might be making $300 a month, then you might make $500 a month, then you might make $800 a month. You're still maybe you're buying content, and maybe you're not making all that much. But after 2 years, let's say it is at that point, you could technically sell that. If let's say it was making $1,000, you could sell it after 2 years for anywhere from $36,000 to $48,000. Now, if you build that and you get it up higher to $2,000 a month, let's say, you're going to double that. So in 5 years, you could potentially have already made all that money in the process, and you could cash out. what if you got a kid getting ready to go to college? And let's say that they're in 8th grade right now. You're going to have 4 years to do this. In 4 years, you could build something that could pay for some college. That's what we're talking about with these as rental properties or property. It's digital real estate. That's what I look at. So, all right. So the answer, niche properties. Again, little shameless plug. We are going to be doing a workshop. We did already open up enrollment this morning. So depending on when you're watching this, there should be a link or a URL that you can go to, brandcreators.com/niche. So basically, there's 2 things that we need to focus on: free traffic and monthly recurring revenue. That's what we're doing here. Now, this was an example. I shared this. This was one of our niche properties that we've built. And you can see here, this month here was June. We did 1175 with 58,000 page views. This one here, we did, July was down a little bit, still over $1,000. Now, this is without Amazon affiliate money. I think each one of these did over $150. And then also we had an Etsy shop attached to another one that brought in a little over $450. So this right here is strictly from an ad network. So this here is coming in like clockwork. Okay. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a step-by-step roadmap where we're going to show you exactly when we start over from scratch on how to get this thing started, how to get it built out, and how to continually build it over time to reach that, that milestone. Okay. And we're going to be showing our 14-day process for doing this. All right. Now, let me just kind of go down here. I'm not going to go through all of these, but here's a few of the breakthroughs that are going to be had after you attend our workshop. The niche discovery hack that uncovers unlimited niches and can be done over and over again. The 10-minute niche validation method that finds winners and weeds out the losers. How to create a niche property website in 30 minutes or less without needing to hire a web developer. How to create a professionally looking website logo for under $20. How to find low competition content topics that rank on Google and start driving traffic fast. This strategy helped us rank on page 1 in just 9 days, and we're going to share how, which there's no joke on that. That one there, it's pretty cool. How to find top buyer keywords that drive affiliate product sales. How to plan and create 30, 60, and 90-day content schedules. How to create content clusters that get a ton of traffic and keep visitors on your site. And I'm not going to go through all these. There's a bunch here, okay? And I wrote this here because you know that when people are coming to this page, they'll be like, Scott, well, why are you revealing this? Like, what's the catch? Well, the catch is this. It's kind of in my blood that I enjoy building things. I said this to my wife not that long ago. She said, people ask all the time, like, what are you going to do when you retire? I kind of feel like I already am retired because I'm doing what I want to do. Like, what is retirement? Just sitting down doing nothing? No, to me, it's still going to be building things. I get a rush out of building something from scratch and watching it grow. And then the game is get it to make some money, right? So if that's a kind of like a game, like kids are playing games on their Xbox, I'm playing games on the computer building niche properties. That's what I want to do. That's fun to me. Right now, that's what I'm into, right? Because it does relate a lot to real estate. And I like real estate. But real estate right now, hard to get into. It's expensive to get into. Building is expensive. Materials are expensive. This is not. So it's technically something that I'm passionate about. I like helping people. So yes, I will make some money from selling this as a digital product. I will. But hey, don't we all want to get paid for our passion? This is a passion of mine. So anyway, that's why I'm revealing it. And that's what I put on the page here. No risk guarantee. I always include that because you know what? If you get in and you don't like it for whatever reason, just let me know and I'll give you your money back. It doesn't matter. Again, like this is great and all, but this isn't like my main, my main thing. It's something that I'm doing for this training to try to help more people. So we are doing an early bird special. We will be selling this in the future for upwards of $597. I'm thinking we're going to cap it at $597. I don't know. It could be even more depending on once we get through the training because we're going to be adding additional resources. But this time around, it's going to be $197. So say $400 basically. And then there's our niche properties. So all you got to do is go here and put your email address in, choose what payment you're going to do, and then check out. Now, there is something that we're doing here. Let me be totally honest with you guys. Okay. This is something I wasn't sure we were going to do. We're going to, I put here, want personalized direct help, get 60 days support for just $1. And that's not a typo. What I'm doing here, again, this is a little bit of experiment. I don't know if we'll do this in the future. For just $1 extra, we're going to give you access to Brand Creators Academy, our support community, our live calls. We have 2 calls per month, and also all of the other resources that we have in there. We have hot seats that we've done with past members, and we have a few that are lined up that we're going to be doing here in the next month. And these are really drilling down in the business and sharing the niche, but also sharing what we can do to grow it and scale it. So for just $1, you get access to that. Now, why would I do that? Because number one, I want you to get 60 days support, because I know if you hang out with us for 60 days working on building out your niche property, there's probably a good chance that you're going to get better results. Okay. And the reason why is because you're going to be able to be included in the group, and you're going to get any questions that are coming up. Now, I'm going to be answering questions on our live workshop, but there's going to be more that we're going to do outside of the live workshop. And we're not going to be offering ongoing support for this. Okay. Although if you do the 60-day trial to Brand Creators Academy, that's basically what it is. Try it for $1. And if after 59 days, you don't want to be a member anymore, you don't have to be. Basically, just let us know and we'll cancel your membership. If you do want to stay a member, you'll have the opportunity to get in at $99 per month. So that's it. So we're offering this for 60 days to help with this process. And we know that if you continually get help and take action on this, you will have a greater chance of succeeding with this. All right. So that's it. But you don't have to do it. It's there if you want to do it. It says yes here. If you don't want to, just leave it unchecked and just complete your purchase there. And that's it. And there's some frequently asked questions I went through here, and you can go and read all of those over there. All right. So that's what I've been working on for the past 3.5, 4 days. Took a lot of work. I'm not a good writer, but I got through it. All right. So cool. So that's that. If you guys have any questions on that, let me know. And then what we'll do is we're going to do our Monday mindset though. Okay. So I'm going to want to wrap up with the Monday mindset. So that way there I can do it for the podcast. So let me just do this real quick. What's up, Derek? Sorry, I'm late. Atlanta in the house. What exactly is niche property? What time is the course? I want to be live, but my day job keeps me from being here in the morning. Well, Derek, we're most likely doing that. Well, we are doing it on August 19th, which is a Thursday. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing that in the early afternoon. We still have not set an exact time, but I'm thinking probably from what we've done in the past around 1 o'clock. And now I know people are going to say, well, Scott, I can't make that. So what we might do is there's 2 things we might do. Well, number one, we are going to do is we're going to give recordings to this, obviously. And the second thing is we might do a second day and just repeat the workshop for people that couldn't make it. Okay. But yeah, obviously you need to have, a spot in this. Retirement is not working a day job doing what you don't love. I agree. Okay. So Derek, why is there a $1 fee again? The $1 fee is just to say, so that way there we know that you want the 60-day trial in a sense. And to me, it's it signals, hey, you know what? There's $1, that you're paying $1. So this way here, I don't have people that go, oh, I didn't know that, that's what I got. So it's also another way to have a filter in place. Just to be brutally honest with you guys, it's a filter to make sure that people are aware that they are taking the option. That's it. So basically $1. Yeah, no problem, Jeannie. Okay, so Derek, I understand now we can opt out before 60 days and it will produce the result. We have the option to pay. Yes, exactly. And just to let you guys know too, we've been discussing this. Brand Creators Academy will most likely be increasing in the future. And $99 a month will be the lowest that will ever be. So it will be also a way for you to lock in at that rate. So we'll be talking more about that in the future. But and as you guys know, we don't open it to the public. You have to have come in on another product or training. or you have to have a private invite or invited by a friend. Will you be covering what to look for in niche property if you are buying? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Salma. We will definitely be covering that without a doubt. And I'm going to show a bunch of examples of what to look for, but also some that are being sold, why I would consider it, why I wouldn't, and things like that. All right. So cool. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and pull that banner off. If you guys have any other questions after I get done with the money mindset, we'll go ahead and do it. And let's see here. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Monday mindset. All right, guys, welcome back to another Monday mindset. Today, what I'm going to be talking about is something that is really powerful. And if you are struggling to get results, there could be something that you are lacking. And that is confidence. Yes, that's right. Confidence. Confidence is such a big part of being successful. And you might be saying, well, Scott, I'm just not a confident person. I just doubt myself all the time. I get it, right? I used to doubt myself a lot too, right? And there's times that I still start to come in there like, what if? And I try to get rid of that language. That language to me is something that should not be in our vocabulary. If, because we can if ourselves to death and never do anything. Okay. So I want to share a couple examples that might illustrate this a little bit better. Have you ever had or looked into an athlete? Okay. And I'm going to use Derek Jeter. And some of you that aren't Yankee fans, don't hate on me, please. I know I'm going to be getting the hate emails and the hate messages and the Boston fans. Yes, I'm a Yankee fan. And yes, I like Derek Jeter. At least I did. I don't know much of what he's doing now. I don't really pay attention, but I do like the way that he played, and I like his attitude, and I liked his confidence. Okay. Now he talks about he didn't have confidence in the beginning. He talks about that, but he saw other people doing what he wanted to do. And what he did was he studied that, he modeled that, and he put in the work, and he put in the reps. And then he would tell himself, I want the ball. I want to be at the plate when we're down by 1. There's a guy on second, and all I got to do is hit a little base hit, and I'm going to score that guy on second to win the game. And there's 2 outs, and he's down in the count 3-2. He wants to be the one that has the bat in his hand. Why? Because he's confident and he believes he can do it. He sees that he can do it. So why am I sharing this story with you? Because a lot of times we don't realize that there's so much power in believing in yourself and taking that confidence and bringing it in every aspect of your life. So let me share something else with you, because I know that the question is going to be, well, Scott, how do you get confidence if you lack it? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. First off, you got to ask yourself, has anyone done this before? So has anyone done this before? Let's talk about niche properties, right? As the time of doing this right now and recording this, I mean, depending on when you're listening to this, we just opened up niche properties. We just opened up enrollment. And right now, there's people that are jumping in and they're going to go through this training where we're going to build a niche property that acts like a piece of real estate, where it's going to get traffic. It's going to bring in revenue through ad networks and Amazon affiliates. Okay. And the thing is we can look at this and go, well, wait a minute. We've seen numerous people do this, so we know it can be done. Why can't I do it? I can do it. So we have proof that it has been done. We have a model to follow. And now all we need to do is show up with confidence and basically go through and put in the reps. That's it. I can't tell you how many people say, Scott, I tried, but it didn't work for me. I don't care if it's a niche property. I don't care if it's an Amazon product. I don't care if it's trying to sell on Etsy or if you're going to be doing coaching, whatever it is. If it didn't work for you, chances are you didn't give it enough time, or maybe you didn't put in the work. So it's not that you can't do it. It's that you didn't continue to put in the work. And a lot of times you fall off because you lack confidence, because you're like, yeah, it's not going to work for me. Nothing works for me. Nothing ever works for me. Everything goes wrong for me, right? That's the negative voice that's in your head. It's in my head at times, but then I got to quickly get out of it and get that positive voice back in and go, wait a minute, you've done it before. Look what you've done before. And then you retrace your own steps. And then you might go out after and go, wait a minute, let me look at someone else that did it before. And look at, they're nothing special. They're just like me. Okay. So you have to have the confidence. And I want you to think about that every single week, every single day. How can you show up with confidence? It's a great thing for salespeople. And you know a good salesperson, if a good salesperson comes up to you and they crush it, it's because they have confidence. They have confidence because they know what they're talking about. So they can sit there and go, you know what? This will be the best decision you ever made because this, and this. But if you don't know what you're doing, or if you don't know enough about it, you might be, I think you'll get good results from it. I think it'll work for you. I don't know. Might not. But I can sit here and say with confidence that if you do the work and you do it over and over and over again, there's a great chance that you're going to get some type of result. And then from that, I can also guarantee that you're going to learn so much from doing this. I guarantee it. So if all you did, let's just use the niche property thing here for an example. If you just did this to learn the process and go through it, and then you're like, okay, I learned all that, you won. So you know that no matter what, you are going to come out of this a winner, because you have to look at it a little bit differently. Yes, you want the ultimate goal. You want to build this thing so it produces recurring revenue. I don't care how it gets there. I mean, I know how it gets there, but I don't care. I want that outcome, right? But now how do we get there? Well, we got to go through the steps that have already been proven over here. We just got to do the reps, right? We got to do it. Okay. And then there's a good chance that we'll have that. But the other thing that we gain from this is how we've learned from it. And now that we're smarter, we're more confident on the next thing that we do, right? Like, so right now we've built kind of like following this niche property thing. We've built 2 different properties. We're building a third as we speak right now. We're in the trenches. And then there's a 4th one that we kind of created the foundation because we were using it as an example inside of BCA. We let it sit for 13 months, and it's only got 13 pieces of content on it. And it's already getting, I think the last I looked, like 1,600 page views a month, and we didn't do anything with it. Okay. So we have these 4 properties, but I'm really confident that we're going to get these other 2 to where these other ones are, because we learned in these 2, and I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Okay. Because I learned from the other ones. I'm going to learn from the first 2 that we did. So this way here, we can do the other ones a little bit more efficiently, a little bit faster, maybe. Okay. So we have to look at anything we're doing. We have to show up with confidence and conviction, really. Okay. And then put the blinders on and put in the reps. Okay. Just like I guarantee that Derek Jeter put in the reps. Guarantee. I mean, I think I heard one time every day he would take 150 to 200 swings off a tee. And some people would go like, Scott, why would he hit off a tee? He's a Major League Baseball player. Because it gets his swing to be more fluent, to be in that zone of power. And hey, If you are just swinging freely, you aren't forced to hit in that plane. But he knew that if he would hit over and over and over again, it'd be muscle memory. It's putting in the reps. Now, I'm not saying hustle, hustle, hustle. I'm saying just put in the reps, quality reps, right? For him, it was 150, 200 swings. Now, was he doing other things? I'm sure. But 150, 200 swings guaranteed every single day. He's going to put in the reps to make sure that he can have a better swing at the plate. And when he shows up in that, he's full count, 3-2, 2 guys out. It's the 9th inning and he's 1 swing away from tying up that ball game. He wants to be the one in there because he has the confidence, because he's done the work, he's done the reps. So we have to show up with confidence. So that's your Monday mindset. All right. Make sure that you get that confidence. And how do you do it? Like I said, well, you got to ask yourself, has it been done before? How did they do it? And what do I need to do? And that's it. That's all you got to ask yourself. All right. So guys, that's going to wrap it up. As always, take care, take action, have an awesome, amazing day, and I'll see you on the next episode. Cut. All right, guys, that is our Monday mindset. And let's see here. Salamat did have a question on the niche properties. When are you doing niche drill down from the topics you asked for recently? That will most likely be this week. I might do another video. So just to let you guys know, so we are at, what is it? The 9th. Next Thursday is the 19th. So 10, was that 10 days? Counting today. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing some other little, niche drill downs. I'll do a couple of those. I'll probably do a couple other sites that are being sold and kind of showing where their revenue is coming from, what niche it's in. And I'm going to do that before the workshop. And for 2 reasons. I want to help the people that are signing up for the workshop beforehand. And secondly, I want to bring attention to people that are still sitting on the sidelines. And I want to say, hey, here's another example. You sure you don't want to join? Come on in. So it's part of marketing as well. So that'll be probably throughout this week, probably beginning of next week too. Salma. Derek, follow roadmap of someone who has already done it before. If they did it, then you just don't have to reinvent the wheel. 100%. Yeah, you have a great day as well. Beckorg, I think that's how you say your name. I'm not sure. And then Jeannie says, where can we see those? Jeannie, what are you talking about, like the niche drill downs and stuff like that? If you are, I did give a link to a Loom video. I was testing that out, which I might do that again. I didn't post it on YouTube or anything. And I shared an example of a site that is in a very, very, very small sub niche, and how they are monetizing it and how they're getting their traffic. And I also showed a little bit of a red flag that I would fix that would make it even better. But that one there I shared on, I think I shared it here on a coffee talk last week. And then I shared it in the email. So if you're signed up to the email, you'll get that. And I'll probably send out, again, like I said, to everyone that has joined already, I'll be sending them out some things leading up to the workshop as well. Some more examples. So hopefully that answered your question. Oh, and Salama said Wednesday's topic. Yeah, it's going to be pretty relevant to what we're talking about here with niche properties. Go figure. How to find good niches, the 3-step process. That's what we're going to be talking about. All right. So that's it, guys. That's going to wrap up our little Monday mindset. I know this was a little bit all over the place, but it's kind of crazy right now. We're doing the open of niche properties, the workshop / course, something new that we're teaching in a sense of how we are structuring it, how we're presenting it, and then also some additional trainings. So I'm really, really excited about it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on this, drop it in the comments. If you want to just go join, if depending on when you're watching this and listening to this, just go to brandcreators.com/niche, and you can do it right there. And once we do start the class on the 19th, we will not be offering it at this price again. I will just clearly state that. So that is definite, and not sure if I will do the 60-day continued support for $1. That might go away as well. I'm not sure on that one. But definitely the price will be going up. This is only for our first class. All right. So if you want to be part of that, head on over to brandcreators.com/niche. And yeah, we'll get rocking and rolling. All right. So guys, have an awesome, amazing day. Like I said, take care, take action. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.